Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie Back to the Beyond. Which makes no sense because it's not really a sequel. I believe there was a movie called The Beyond, but yeah. This one is about a bunch of paranormal researchers who calls themselves the Paraforce, who goes to check out an old haunted house, naturally, where apparently an old sea captain lived at, where he burned it to the ground after finding out that his wife had been having an affair on him. The crew is named Julian, Rico, MJ, Dr. Bourne, Jasmine, Cassie, Scotty, Brock, and Dano. Well, some of them. The main ones are Julian, Rico, MJ, Dr. Bourne, Jasmine, and Cassie. The movie kind of starts off with apparently Scotty, Brock, and Dano trying to get everything set up for the house, and Dano looking like he's going to be messed with by the ghost, and he actually calls the ghost an SOB. And then we go to our main crew, who's at a restaurant meeting up, and they're waiting on their old friend Cassie. So when the whole crew gets together, well, Jasmine says she's not going to go, so the rest of them go to the old main house on an island somewhere, where they find out that nobody's around. So, of course, they check the place out and everything like that, and strange things start to kind of sort of happen. There's, the background of the house and everything like that, told them by a realtor named Rachel. Anyway, so eventually Rico finds Dano in the basement. He's tied up and everything like that. Rico lets him out, and Dano runs for the hills. So everybody goes to sleep that night, I'm guessing, and Cassie has a really weird dream, and when she wakes up, they all try to get out of the house, but unfortunately, it looks like that Brock is possessed by the spirit of the captain. So he tries to take everybody out, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of good. Cassie escapes from Brock, and the place is going to be once again burned down to the ground, but for some reason the sea captain's spirit escapes Brock when he's found outside unconscious. Everybody gets out pretty well okay, and so we cut to about 2 months later, and apparently it looks like the house is being worked on by some other couple, and it looks like the spirit of Elizabeth, who is the wife of the sea captain, is staring off in the distance. So, yeah. So, why did this movie suck? Well, sound quality goes in and out, so that's a pretty bad thing. I mean, the sound quality itself is not all that great anyway. The acting is not all that great either, of course. It's a pretty low-budget movie, and I'm really not big on supernatural horror movies, but I was expecting this movie to be pretty bad, and it's pretty bad. I would not say it's extremely horrible, but it's pretty bad. Special effects are pretty bad, too. Especially when they show the point of view shot of what I guess is supposed to be the ghost to Dano, and it's pretty lame. Really bad editing. There's some blurry shots in the movie too, and there are some flashback shots to scenes that were done a few minutes beforehand, so that was pretty annoying too. And there are constant fades to black, like it's going to go to a commercial break, and yeah, that got pretty annoying too as well. And the movie is labeled to be about around an hour and 16 minutes. It's actually about around an hour and 7 minutes, and there's 9 minutes of credits after this movie's over with. Fun. The music in itself for some of the movie is okay. I mean, when Brock goes in, there seems to be sort of a techno heavy metal kind of sound going, and all of a sudden it's like, all right, business is about to pick up, and then just kind of goes like nothing. Rico is extremely annoying. Dr. Bourne is a big time skeptic. And he kind of looks like a fat version of Tom Savini. I would not really recommend this movie very highly if you're trying to hope for pretty cool special effects and gore. You're in for a big disappointment. There is absolutely no gore in this movie. It's almost like the movie's almost kind of like shot on video, almost like it. And again, it's a pretty bad movie, but it's on the Kings of Horror channel if you guys want to go check it out and leave your thoughts down below, because I'd love to hear from you guys. But there you guys have it, a review of Back to the Beyond. And if you have seen it, let me know what you think about it in the comments below. And again, if you haven't, it's on the Kings of Horror channel, so I'd love to hear from you guys and like to know what you guys think about it. And of course, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. If you got a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that went back somewhere and shouldn't have went there in the first place, send it my way and I will get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.